I don't think you've ever suffered any discrimination because of the color of your skin. Would you say it's because you're beautiful?
No,
or?
I mean, the reason why I was inspired to do this documentary was because I got bullied when I was young, not necessarily because of my complexion. You know, I had crooked teeth when I was a kid. I had really bad eczema, so I used to get called, you know, snake skin, for example. And thank you. It really, really affected my self-esteem as an adult. And I felt like I really wanted to do an anti-bullying campaign to start with. That was my original plan. But then I started doing research on colorism, and I found that colorism, you know, is something that's really affecting our society. And I feel like there needs to be more conversations around colorism, why it exists. And it's targeting people because of the way they look. So it's another form of bullying, you know?
It is.
For that reason, I just became very passionate about that cause, and I started a campaign called 50 Shades of Black in 2014, and realized that I needed the reach to go further, you know, and wider. So that's how Skin the documentary was birthed.
Oh, nice. We love it. So today on the show, we've been celebrating young award-winning females, you know, that are filmmakers.
Yeah.
I mean, you already have your award for Skin,
Yeah.
the MVCA 7. Are you thinking about going into filmmaking anytime soon?
100%, definitely.
Hey, sign me up, Beverly.
100%. That's in the works as we speak. I mean, obviously we had to slow down a little bit because of the whole COVID situation.
Yeah.
But then, you know, I mean, it's clear that everyone's getting back to it. So slowly but surely. I think for me right now, I think it's a blessing in disguise, because now we're going to spend even more time on pre-production to ensure that we get it right and exactly the way we want it to be. So yeah, it's really exciting.
Okay, so let's bring it down a notch. We're being too serious. In the movie 2 Weeks in Lagos, you start alongside a melanin boy. You females call him a melanin hottie. I don't know what people see there. So in real life, what tortures you? Is it ebony or ivory men?
I love my ebony men. You know, they're just hot and they're good looking. And
The way you said it, you're just like a
you know,
chocolate man.
Chocolate.
So I'm chocolate now.
Yeah, chocolate.
So why don't you love
You're
me?
a hot man, which he just doesn't like any of us in this industry. Don't mind him.
So no ivory. So even the ivory man, it should be for you now. He has to go and blackinize himself.
Why are you making this a colorism issue?
Why is colorism now?
It's not.
Can you fall for an
I've
ivory
always
man?
said that there is absolutely nothing wrong with having a preference. The issue is the reason for having that preference. It's not the preference itself. So even if men say that they prefer light-skinned women or they prefer dark, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the preference that's wrong.
This is Beverly Naya, the politician, talking. As a friend, what is the reason for your preference?
I just feel like, you know, chocolate skin is just so rich, you know, and it's like strong as well. It's so strong and it's just so, I just love it. It's just, you know?
Rom-coms, people love you in rom-coms. And before the camera started rolling, we were talking about not playing the same role over and over again.
Exactly, yeah.
So what genres really stand out for you in terms of the future?
Definitely, you know, deep and compelling roles. I always say that, you know, a character that takes me away from who I am as a person is exactly the type of character I'm going to run after. That's the truth. So I want, like, you know...
Characters like what?
If you think, I mean, I don't know, if some people have watched a film called In Sickness and in Health. That was about domestic abuse, and the character was just really rich, you know, just a well-rounded character, and really, had a lot of range and depth. So yeah, I mean, characters like that, you know, characters that require a variety of emotions, you know, tears, happiness, joy, fear, sadness, bravery, you know.
That's a lot of hard work. You like hard work?
I love hard work when it comes to acting, you know, that's the truth. Sometimes I don't get those really deep roles, but when I get them, it's exciting for me.